So the U.S. and Iran really running into issues trying to find some sort of diplomatic solution.
Yeah, it sort of feels like Groundhog Day. We've had these negotiations before. Things have looked somewhat promising and then fallen apart. That's obviously what happened again this time. And you could hear a bit of frustration in the voice of President Trump from the Oval Office today, talking about how he feels like the Iranians who were involved in these discussions sort of moved the goalposts back and forth a little bit, saying that at one point it seemed like they wanted to agree. And then, in President Trump's words, the Iranians had changed their minds on some key issues. He was very blunt. He called their proposal stupid, actually. And then in terms of whether or not the U.S. is going to continue with strikes on Iran, whether military action is the next step here in the next course, this is what President Trump said about the ceasefire.
It's unbelievably weak, I would say. I would call it the weakest right now. After reading that piece of garbage they sent us, I didn't even finish reading it. They said, I'm not going to waste my time reading it. I would say it's one of the weakest right now. It's on life support. They understand these are all medical people. Dr. Oz, life support is not a good thing. Do you agree?
Bad prognostic.
I would say the ceasefire is on massive life support.
All right, so a strong suggestion there that the military action could be coming again. This is what Iran has counterproposed here, the deal that President Trump rejected. And the White House didn't reveal this, but this is according to Iranian state media. And you see, among other things, they wanted financial compensation for damage to Iran during this war. They wanted to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, but also to sort of keep their own sovereignty over it, keep control of the strait. And then they wanted to separate out the discussion about their nuclear program and their nuclear ambitions, which we know President Trump has said is a red line. So where we are today, you've got people here, you've got nations, leaders here in the Gulf region that are effectively bracing military action on both sides to pick up again. And also keep in mind, something important to remember is that even as diplomacy was happening and these meetings and discussions were taking place, that didn't mean that the bombings stopped. Actually, to the contrary, Iran just yesterday was launching drones here in the UAE and at a boat that was about 24 miles off the coast of Qatar. It was not a military vessel. It was a commercial ship that Iran hit. And just a couple days ago, at the end of last week, you had the U.S. launching strikes inside of Iran, responding to strikes on American vessels. So kinetic